would you call the police? I'm just holding a sign.
How long have you been here?
I'm not sure. I'm just spreading around good faith and prayers to the homeless.
So say I'll buy you a meal. I just know we're gonna be.
Oh, no. I'm not homeless myself.
Oh, you're just like, okay.
I'm just spreading a message.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Thank
Then I
you.
just want to make sure you are
I
good.
appreciate your kind heart.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Have a good one.
How's it going, man?
Hey, how's it going? I was just about to go back.
Huh?
I was just about to go back.
So, over there?
Yeah, just to solicit some good faith prayers to the homeless.
God bless the homeless. Yeah, man, I respect that. So the reason I'm talking to you is because they called, man.
Oh yeah, that's why I was going back.
Bro. So just a heads up, it's private property, so...
It's quasi-public, dude.
You said what?
Quasi-public. I'm exercising the right so I can educate people.
So we're not in the public, I get that.
No, I'm gonna go back.
Where?
Right there. I'll show you where I'm at.
Okay.
Want me to show you?
Yeah, you can show me, man.
Yeah, so I'm exercising case law, which is Cunard versus shopping center versus Robbins.
Yeah, man, but if you're directly they said that you were in the front of the business, bro. I don't know because I wasn't here. Yeah. I just got here.
It's a plaza. I would understand if it's a gas station and it's specifically there. But
yeah, but
if they're yeah, I know. I'm not in there, dude. So what I'm doing is I'm right there. I'll show you where I'm at. And if that's the case, they would have to call the plaza manager because this is open.
Yeah.
They would have to trespass me from there, and connect it to the other parts of the plaza.
Yeah, or if they call the property manager and if they want you gone, yeah, you have to go, okay?
Yeah.
So now it's just, hold on, man. Yeah. Once again, and now it's just them that called us, okay? So just so you know, it's just them. I wasn't here. I don't know where you were at. When I saw you, you were right here, right? You're in public.
Yeah, I mean, I could go back and show you where I was at.
All right, guys, listen up. This one starts calm, respectful, and honestly kind of wholesome. The auditor is standing out with a sign, spreading good faith and prayers for the homeless. People walk up, thank him, even offer food, and he repeatedly clarifies, he's not homeless. He's just spreading a message. But of course, it doesn't take long before somebody gets uncomfortable. One man flat out denies his request, then questions why he's even there. And suddenly we hear the magic words, "Why would you call the police?" The auditor stays calm, explains himself, and keeps it respectful. But the vibe shifts fast. What began as kindness turns into suspicion, and now law enforcement is about to be dragged into a situation where no crime has occurred. Only feelings have been offended.
No, it's all good, bro.
Challenge and exercise that, right?
I respect that, man, but just do me a favor, man. Just don't go in front of... If you were there, I'm not saying you were, but if you were there in front of, like, in their business area right there, just do me a favor and stay off their property. You be in the plaza all you want because they haven't called on you. But I'm saying don't be in front of Texas Roadhouse and interfering with their business, okay?
I was literally about to leave.
Yeah. But I'm not saying you were doing that, man. I'm not saying you were, but I'm saying...
But since you're making contact with me, I'm gonna go ahead and prove a point and stay there a little longer.
You can prove a point but stay there longer? Okay. Well, the plaza didn't call on you, man. Just do me a favor. Don't interfere with Texas Roadhouse business.
Oh, I have no intentions. I'm going inside and inside of their building.
But you know, like that little area right there, it's still their property, right? Like the little where the cement is at and all that stuff.
I mean, you have things that are part of the city, the little fire station thing right there and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead, just because they might see that you've spoken to me, and just to have them think that they ran me off, it would eliminate why I went and did what I'm doing to spread a message and prayers to the homeless.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if the property manager calls, I'll give you a warning. Obviously, later on, if you refuse to leave and
and then that way, I would have to get a formal written trespass, and that way I could fight it. That I was exercising my rights.
Yeah.
And I would call your attorney and just to let them know if they do choose to do that, then I will do a civil rights law case on the property manager.
If they have rights to the property, man.
No, that's totally true.
Yeah.
And if I'm threatened with arrest, then I would need the piece of paper trespass. I'll sign it, and that way I can take it from there.
Okay, sure, man. Yeah, just don't do me a favor. Like I said, I'm gonna get going now, but don't.
Now here comes the deputy, and you can already tell this is one of those someone complained, so we have to show up calls. The deputy explains it's private property, quasi-public, and says a business called because they didn't like where the auditor was standing. The auditor immediately pushes back, dropping case law like it's nothing, talking about shopping centers being open to the public and the right to educate. The deputy stays mostly professional, but he still tries to steer him away from the business frontage to avoid interfering. And here's the funny part. Once the auditor realizes they're trying to nudge him out, he straight up says he'll stay longer just to prove a point. The deputy warns that if a property manager calls, it could become a trespass situation. The auditor asks for badge numbers, call Idaho, and documents everything like a pro.
If you're at the business, if you are, like I said, I wasn't here.
Yeah, no worries.
I just know that you mentioned the description that they gave me, okay?
No, totally. I just want to get your card number, and then if you can...
I don't have a card on me, man, but I can tell you my name and badge number.
Yeah, is there a... Because I do this. And
yeah, that's fine.
And I get the little MRID number of the call that was made, so that way I could go and FOIA request all the information that I would need for if I do... in the future plan to make anything out of it.
Yeah, I'll get you. I don't have a card on me, bro. I literally just ran out of cards.
If you want, you could just say it out. I am recording, so it
my name is Deputy Durantes. Badge number is 6136.
Okay.
Just do me a favor, we're right here. I'll write it on a piece of paper for you, okay?
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, or I can say it out loud for you, bro.
Yeah, you can just say it out loud.
I'm just curious, man. You do YouTube or what? YouTube or... Okay. Excuse me.
No problem.
Okay. Okay, it'll be, you can look it up, man. Moreno Valley, MV260230211, okay?
Awesome.
Right, man, take care.
I just want to grab your card number real quick. The card number.
Oh, the card? Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah. All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
And boom, this is where the narrator goes full documentary mode. The auditor explains exactly how easy it is to make police requests collapse when you actually know your rights. He says they try to enforce feelings instead of law, but once case law is mentioned, they can't do anything except listen. Then we cut to a second scene, and it gets even more ridiculous. A woman walks up asking, "Are you recording me?" The auditor answers sarcastically, jokes about her being photogenic, and calmly explains public recording rights. He breaks it down step by step. No expectation of privacy in public. Sidewalks are fair game. Open public buildings are fair game, and government workers on duty can be recorded. He even points out surveillance cameras and how footage can be requested. He keeps it cool, but you can feel the tension rising because people hate being educated when they're wrong.
Just taking a look around. That's all I'm doing, ma'am. Do you work here? Are you security?
Do it look like security?
I don't know. Not really. Well, I'm working right now. I just don't work in here, in this building, but I am working though. I take video in public and record the government and government workers on duty. Anybody can record anybody in public. Anything you can see in public, you can record it, whether you like it or not. I'm being cool right now. I'm putting the camera away. But yeah, you don't have expectation of privacy when you're out in public. It could be in the sidewalk. It could be in here. If this is open to the public, people can record you, just like you can do the same thing. See those cameras right there? I can request those for myself, just the same thing as my camera. That's public information. Just thought I'd give you a quick education, that's all.
No problem.
You have a good day, ma'am. Looks like there's trial.
He seems like this was normal. He seemed hopeful that she could get better. You talked her through what was bad.
There's trial. There's trial. And we got our deputy coming out right now. Hey, bro, how you doing, man? Robinson?
Yeah, Robinson.
Cool, what's your badge number?
61604. What's your name?
My name is Joey, man. Nice to meet you. Cool. Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Just taking video of the building. It's public areas. That's all. File public records request. That's all I'm doing, bro. You know.
Okay, is this this the only courtroom you recording?
No, yeah, I just walked through the elevator right now.
Okay.
I didn't know what it was. That's all. Is it trial?
Come again? Oh, hold on.
Please record it, but you can't record inside the courtroom.
Okay, yeah, just don't record it. You can record out here. Just
No, I know.
Now, another deputy shows up and tries the classic move. Just don't record the courtroom. The auditor is outside, filming through windows, and the deputy insists he can't do that because the judge won't like it. And guys, this is where it gets spicy. The auditor says the line that destroys the entire argument. You can't trespass my eyes. He explains the view doctrine. If something is visible from a public place, it can be recorded. The deputies keep repeating themselves, talking about contempt and distractions, but they're missing the point. The auditor isn't inside the courtroom. He isn't interrupting, and he isn't breaking any law. Yet law enforcement still acts like they can control what citizens are allowed to see. The auditor calls it non-transparent and says if it's such a problem, cover the windows. Absolutely brutal.
But if I can see it from public, I can record anything I can see.
they said you can't record the
So if I'm standing here, I can't go like that?
No, you can't. My sergeant told me. So.
I just can't be inside, bro.
Well,
you can't trespass my eyes. I don't care what she says. She doesn't know the law. No, I'm not. I'm outside, bro. I'm outside, man. You guys need to learn something new, bro. You guys need to learn something. This windows are meant to see through it.
So what's your reason for recording?
I'm working on a story, an investigation on the government here in this building.
Okay. What's the story about?
I can't disclose that right now because it's not published yet.
Okay. So what are the notes for?
I'm just videoing in public, dude. I'm working right now. That's all I'm doing, dude. See these windows? Maybe you should cover them then. That's the way it works. If I can see it, I can record it, bro. Anything your eyes can see. You can't trespass my eyes.
Right, but I don't own the building.
How you doing, sir?
Record through
You can't record the courtroom.
No, I'm not. I'm just looking through there.
So if you're recording, you can't record anything.
Yeah, if I'm inside, I can't record. So if I'm going like this right now,
You can't do that because the judge can then find you in contempt. So we don't.
no, not if I'm standing in public, sir. You guys need to learn something new. Listen, this is not the way the law works. If I'm standing in public, anything my eyes can see, I can record it, sir.
So what's your...
I don't care about
Don't
that.
let the judge know that he's recording in the courtroom.
I don't care about that. To be honest, I don't care. But you guys are wrong. You guys need to learn something. If I can see it, these are meant to see through it. These windows.
Okay, but I'm just telling you, you can't go in the courtroom.
I'm not trying to go in there, sir. I'm not trying to go in there. That's it.
That's it, man.
You don't got to tell the judge anything. I'm out of here.
Okay.
But you guys need to learn anything you can
But
see.
we also just have to let the judge know if somebody is recording from the outside that they're recording.
Okay, but maybe you guys shouldn't have that window there then. Or you should cover it up.
Also could be a distraction, that's why.
Well, that's not my issue. That's not my problem.
That's it. Like I said,
That's all. I don't come for no problems, bro.
So yeah, so you can record. You can record
I know.
in public areas.
I know.
You just can't record in the bathroom. And,
Nah, I know where I can and cannot do, bro.
You got the clerk. Go
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm good. All right, you guys have a good day, man.
Yeah, the judges, they just don't like this stuff inside.
I understand that, but damn,
Like I said,
it's very non-transparent though, man.
Like me, I'd love to do away from the window.
You guys got to cover it then. If I can see, you can't trespass my eyes.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. Now we move into the third situation, and this one goes from annoying to straight up criminal. A woman approaches aggressively, starts yelling, "What are you doing?" and then suddenly grabs at his camera. The auditor immediately tells her not to touch his equipment, and she threatens to call the police. Perfect. She basically calls the cops on herself. Moments later, an officer arrives and starts investigating. But instead of focusing on the assault, he leans into the woman's complaint. He asks if the auditor followed her, and then starts pushing the harassment angle. The officer even claims that in Colorado, filming is legal, but following someone could be harassment, and then demands ID. The auditor refuses, demands evidence, and points out people lie on police calls all the time. The officer tries to keep control, but the auditor shuts down the fishing expedition completely.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, what are you doing? Don't touch my camera. No. No, no, no.
gotta call the police?
Just gotta get your plate number for that assault. That's all.
Hello. Travis, the Salt Police Department. How are you?
It's just fine.
What you up to today?
Just taking video.
Okay. Totally have the right to do that, right? Public space.
Yep.
Now, this final stretch is where the officer accidentally exposes the whole game. The woman admits she felt intimidated, and the officer basically lectures her that public filming is legal, there's no expectation of privacy, and people should just walk away. But then he flips right back and warns the auditor not to follow people, despite having zero proof he did. The auditor calls it out as unlawful directives and makes it crystal clear he doesn't need the officer's permission to exercise rights. Then he asks the most important question anyone should ask. Am I detained, or am I free to go? The officer admits he's free to go, meaning there was never a lawful detention in the first place. The narrator closes by explaining the officer arrived with his mind made up and tried to force an ID without reasonable suspicion, highlighting why knowing your rights is everything. This is how transparency wins.